Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Woke by Accident podcast. I am your host, Jan Washington. This is a weekly chat about socially conscious topics impacting the culture. I would like to extend my gratitude in you listening to this podcast. It means everything to me, and I hope it is clear that this subject matter is so important to me. I care about our people, our future, and making a positive change in this nation. Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Woke by Accident podcast. And this episode is especially for the Content Creators of Color podcast challenge. And we previously discussed a story out of Huntsville, Alabama concerning Christina Nance. And Christina Nance was a 29-year-old Black woman who lost her life. She was missing for 2 weeks, and they found her deceased inside of a police van. Well, there's been a sad update in this case, so I wanted to discuss that matter with you guys. So previously, Nance's body was discovered last week in the parking lot of the Huntsville Police Department inside of a police van. Well, today, Friday, October 15th, the Huntsville Police Department have released the surveillance video, and it's been determined that Christina Nance did get into the police van on her own will, and apparently she got trapped inside. The police van that she entered was designed for prisoners to be transported, so there's no handles on the inside. So when she climbed inside, she was not able to exit at all. So can you imagine, maybe she entered the van trying to escape the elements or to lay down or whichever her reason, and then when she decided to try to leave, she wasn't able to. And so there's in the surveillance videos, they see that the small windows open and close, and I think some of the windows are busted out, but she was trapped inside of this van. So it's not apparent. I think the officers reference, if she tried to yell out or call out for help, it appears that no one heard, and she didn't make it out alive, sadly. The official autopsy has not been completed, and so that will determine the official cause of death in this matter. But the Huntsville Police Department are stating that there are no signs of foul play or trauma to the body. So the family plans to have a separate autopsy completed. The officers stated in the press conference that they knew Nash from prior exchanges and that their crisis intervention team had worked with her in the past with providing resources to her in the past. And they made comments too, they didn't know what her mental state was. So you just really don't know all of the details of what was involved, especially with viewing some of the footage in the video. You see the figure who they, say is her, walking sort of aimlessly and not with real direction of where they're going, just kind of walking and then kind of going back and leaning on the vehicle, and then they go in this police van and then she's trapped in there. And so it may have been a case of a mental health concern, and so you just really feel bad for the family, and hopefully they'll get additional answers with their additional investigation that they're pursuing. But I wanted to share that update with you guys. And there may be additional updates that come along in this case that we will share as well. So thank you for listening.